Hello, everybody, and welcome to Lisa's Losing It. I have been MIA, and I am so sorry. It has just been, it's been really crazy. It's been really busy, and I also didn't feel like I had a lot to report. I have been riding the struggle bus with a couple of things, but I am officially 12 weeks post-op as of Wednesday. 12 weeks post-op, 3 months. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so now the big concern with this stage is that this is typically where people start seeing hair loss, is between 3 to 6 months. So I'm like, okay, checking the girls out here, making sure the five that I have are staying put. You know what I mean? But so that's what I'm trying to keep track of right now. But again, I'm still exceeding my protein goals. But after a pretty big discussion on the bariatric Facebook group that's part of my hospital, they were talking about calories. Somebody asked about calories, and I said I would love to know that too, because I can't get a straight answer out of anybody about how many calories that we should be eating. And everyone keeps saying just eat your protein first, and you know, and I'm like, but there has to be parameters, right? There has to be parameters for eating. I guess. I don't know. So what I have tried in the last couple days, after having kind of a stall since the last time I saw you guys, kind of a stall, which I guess is normal during that time frame. But again, I was struggling with trying to figure out how much I should eat and all this other stuff. So, though, after reading the comments and whatnot on the bariatric group, other than being slightly discouraged because I like having the parameters, I said, okay, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something a little different. I am not necessarily going to pay attention to calories. No, I'm not going to eat 3,000 calories. But what I am going to do is go pretty much all protein. Not completely. Not completely. I have developed a love of Melba toast. And normally, at some point with my coffee in the morning, I will have some Melba toast just to kind of soak it up and do its due. So I do have that little bit of carb there. There are carbs in my fiber gummies. There are carbs in my calcium chews. But other than that, not a lot of carbs. And so for a couple, 2, 3 days now, it has been a very high protein intake, which amazingly is still right around the same, 120, 125 grams of protein a day that I'm intaking, with a little bit of dairy, maybe 1 or 2 mozzarella sticks. And then, if I'm in the mood for it, the Melba toast with my coffee. I have officially lost 40 pounds. It's gone. I don't ever want to find it. It's gone. Okay. So, okay, it's coming off again. Bonus. The stalls are frustrating, especially when you don't feel like you're getting answers, to questions that you think are normal, like what are my caloric parameters. Obviously, don't eat when you're not hungry. Well, but what I'm doing is I'm trying to set myself up for success. So we cooked up some country ribs and had a bunch left over in the fridge, and I actually turned the leftovers into like 4 additional meals. I'm cooking a steak for dinner tonight. Normally I would cook us both one. Now I'm getting part of Phil's and he's getting the rest of it. So I'm air frying a steak right now. So that's protein again, and that protein will fill me up. That will be more than sufficient for the rest of the day. I am guilty of the protein powder in my coffee. Last night I was really tired and I still had to do some work later on in the night, and so I made another pot of coffee, and drank half a pot of coffee. But when I make it with a protein powder. So that actually took place. That took the place of my dinner. Is it probably the best idea? No, real food is better. That was easier. And so instead of, fast food, I have fast coffee. But I wanted to share my success with you today. So for those of you that don't know, we have animals, and today we had to make some runs around town, and one of the local grocery stores gives us the produce that they're going to get rid of for our animals. And so we went and picked up a couple boxes there, a couple heavy boxes. And then we drove up to the feed store, and I got Yard Puppy feed, which is corn for the deer. Shh, don't tell. And then we picked up scratch for the chickens, and we picked up dog food, and we picked up feed for the chickens. And I don't want to do this more than once a month, so it's a lot, right? So there was 500 pounds of Yard Puppy food, and there was 250 pounds of chicken feed. There was 80 pounds of dog food, and then there were the 2 boxes of produce that were heavy. Okay, I helped unload the truck. I have not been able to help unload the truck, and I can't tell you how long. I hefted those bags just like Phil did. I hefted those boxes. I hauled stuff around. I was very happy. I was very excited. I am woman, hear me roar. And now Phil is coming out to hear this. But, so, 40 pounds down, can handle the physical activity again, which is really cool. Can lift the 50-pound bags of food again, which is really cool. And I am doing my due and leaning kind of carnivore-ish in my diet right now, which is fine. It's wintertime. I can't have a casserole, but I can have a steak, you know, so I'm going to do that. And it's all going well. So I wanted to check in because you guys have been such a great support system, and I will work at reporting in more often. I don't want to come on here without actually having something to say, and the problem is I really haven't had a lot to say. So I want to say thank you for hanging with me and for being supportive, and I will work very hard at being more regular with these updates. 40 pounds down. Okay, and I will check in next week. We're going to aim for Wednesday. Wednesdays have been a little busy lately, but we're going to aim for Wednesday. And let you know how everything is going. My clothes are getting looser. My pants are getting looser. I haven't tried on the jeans again since I tried them on the last time. I'm just doing comfort and trying to get it all done. And I'm managing to make a whole bunch of banana bread, and I just made a whole bunch of Christmas cookies for everyone. And I'm not wanting it, which is good because I'm terribly terrified of dumping syndrome. So I don't want to eat anything sweet like that. But I am definitely leaning more towards the carnivore way of eating. I am hoping to try eggs again soon. Maybe a little mini omelet with some vegetables in there. That would be nice. Is it a priority? Honestly, I love steak more, so that's fine. Okay. So until next time, everybody, I hope you have a great day.